Might have been our Zul'jin in the last game. Nope. Just likes farming. Volskaya. Dad, stop it. Was on a Vala spree and decided, you know what? I'm tank. Gosh, that kind of sounds like me sometimes. Crankstank is a Diamond 5 bruiser. And yes! Well, I shouldn't say it so excited. It's just a normal yes. Yes was in some parallel universe fighting on Dragonshire 20 minutes ago. Looks like I'm support. Now I want to late pick support. Honestly, it's Volskaya. We could go for the Deckard since he's hot jam. Looks like KT was mostly trying to catch up in XP. Yeah, that makes sense. Walking around with the empowered flame strikes. We got a very self-healing team, though. If it goes the way that Malfurion is looking good here, that'd be a good pick. Gul'dan. Gul'dan's gonna be very thirsty for my potions. Yeah, exactly. I was trying all this while I'm working too hard. Lots of greens. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. So Asmodan, huh? It is AoE burst in a sense, but it doesn't necessarily ruin what I'm thinking. He speaks. When all else fails, just play Gul'dan. Well, this guy, I think, yes, is having a good day. Well, he lost the last 3 games. Wonder why he picked Gul'dan. All right. Are we doing this? Kael'thas is still available, but they have an Asmodan. They have a Lucio. I kind of just want to try out this new Deckard business. Let's do it. Who is the character most in need of rework? Honestly, I would have said Cassia, because I think Blind's lost a lot of value when Unstoppables removed them, particularly for the Butcher, and now she's less draft dependent. So I really like the Cassia rework. All it needs is some numbers, it seems. As for, like, role filling, I really don't want to see Valeera reworked. I think Valeera could be more punchy, but I don't want to fight her that much, so that's Lost Vikings. But now we're just naming heroes that we never get to see. Who's someone I really love the fantasy of, but I think could use some cleaning up? I think we've ridden on Probius the longest. I would really like to see Probius get a rework to be more of a building creator. Have permanent turrets. Have an ult that might spawn units. I'd say Probius. You're annoyed with how busy Cassie is now? Feels like you need really high APM to just not die. You certainly can't type to your team. You need... I think once we get the stutter step rhythm down, she'll feel better, and you'll feel like you have more room to think. But Gateway or Carrier Probius would be amazing, right? Like, I'd love to transform a fort, somehow make the spawns better, like make a lane, like melee minions become zealots or something. Let's actually see what's winning with Deckard right now. Deckard. We've got win rate field studies actually at the top. Very neat. Ruby is sneaking up. Cube mastery, Kanai's cube. 30%. Lord NATO. Scroll of Stone's curse. Cool. Let's do the field study. Uh-oh. He was fighting, He was fighting Asmodan in lane, who had a laser on him. For this sort of team, we should probably... We need to get Zul'jin out of solo lane. Eesh. Typho, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Typho... Sion? Typho Sion? Correct me if I'm wrong. Should probably target my auto attack on the correct thing.
There is something disquieting here.
Gul'dan sort of riding around. Typho, sweet. It's perfect. I like it. I would love to see Malthael, but we just need to rotate together. Here we go. Okay, looks like we're looking good now. We're looking good now. Go ahead and load up our Ruby. Oh, that's a lot on you, Johanner. It looks like you might be getting body blocked out a little bit. Good interrupt there. Oh, so close on killing Raynor.
Prepare to begin field testing.
If we're doing this is pretty passive. I'm just gonna grab mana real quick. I think they've really done a good job managing to get the heroes into less strict niches and into more just you can main them and play anything you want. I think Stukov is really, really cool with his armor talent right now, which is probably at least where my brain goes when I think of some of the more draftable items in the game. There we go. There we go. I need to really spam that cube. And that cube Ruby is good. We should let maybe Zul'jin get in. I might get in. Nope, nope. Okay, let's keep dropping potions. Alright, well, I was out of mana. Johanna's starting fight with trait. Well, Johanna is a Vala main, according to the profile check we did. But she's got Hold Your Ground, Eternal Retaliation, and Subdue, so build's doing fine. This is going to be a bit rough. We got a wall. ETC is gunning. Hit me. Okay. Oh, no. Malthael. Malthael. Drink. Wow, you can spam Ruby. That's amazing. Let's leave whoever ends up in top with a little potion. Just spread around some potions. Healing camp. Here comes Zul'jin. Should you desire it, Zul'jin. I'm not going to toss it on you. I know you might be chilling. Do we have Horrify? We do. No, let's be aggressive. We got 10s. Oh, interrupted at the start. Did we get to keep the gun we got? Or did we drop it and die?
I'm getting another thermal on ready for you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a good fear. Okay, good delete. Oh, that's gonna be a dead Malthael, though. Daffy Bow is doing some really good tanking. I'm glad we got some pressure in the top, though, during that. Let's get another gun.
Terminal activated. Take the
Johanna doesn't have anybody diving with you.
For a moment there,
Cool.
I thought I saw Leah. My journey continues.
Alright, I'm gonna go set up some potions. OTK? No, I'm not familiar with really any Deckard builds. I mean, we're definitely gonna go Stone's Curse as the game goes on. Oh, help, help. Hit somebody. That's a good kill, at least. Still got the main guys, but... it's an okay hit, too. Oh, man, Malthael. He didn't heal up first. Oh, that Horrify. I guess it just came off cooldown?
I must have had a spare potion. There is something disquieting here.
Can we get back on the pad? Johanna's gonna push that in, actually, which will do some work. She's having a tough time, yeah. But I mean, she's a Valamane, you know?
I must know how much damage the protector can take. Do not hold back.
It seemed like a responsible moment. But he decided to... Oh, jeez. Go get the mini potions, Johanna.
That feels much better. Strange. I did not expect the protector to be this weak like that. Thank you, my friend.
You bring great evil upon us.
We've got a nice advantage, but man, it feels like Rainer's just zoned us out. Okay. Johanna picked it up turbo fast.
Victory, but we're not done yet.
Zul'jin's clearing a lane. No, Johanna's doing the I've got all 4 of them, so you should be winning with whatever's in your face. But sadly, that means she's out of range for ETC. We've all been there. And Malthael isn't exactly the off-tank this Johanna needs to make it happen. I don't blame her for her kind of World of Warcraft style tanking.
My journey continues.
Alright, we do need to get prepped and see. Ooh, just engaging. Oh, she dropped the heal. That's a cool Zul'jin flank.
At last.
Killing spree, enemy slain.
Maybe now you'll learn to respect your elders.
They're all proud of themselves. That was chaos. That was raw chaos.
Starting up an excess
Let's get some points while that goes. We got 25 seconds.
Bring great evil upon us. At last.
A great
We have so much pushing to make up for.
secure it to activate the protector.
Zul'jin is super deep. Is he still mounted? Cool. Someone's down there very much by their lonesome.
Our troubles have only begun.
That feels much better.
Stay a while.
Is our fount of power.
With the camp in the top, I think we're finally stabilized. I need to drink some of my own brew.
is your doing, I assume.
Alright, we need to basically get every building.
Protector to victory.
At least the forward forts. Oh, Zul'jin killed the ETC, nice. I guess we can go easy on potions. I'm probably overcasting. With how low my mana is. Alright, there should be plenty of potions for them there. Let's get a move on. We probably could end, actually. My bad.
Protector has been destroyed. Our
I was just
clan
thinking...
will analyze
I was thinking macro.
Knock the building down.
At last. Enough of you.
Let's probably grab some mana during this little downtime here. Field study, Ruby, cooldown reduction, sleep. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's the build we're doing, actually.
Something disquieting here.
We should just go get an advantage in the top. Nice kill on ETC there. But with Raynor down, I think we can call it a day with the Zul'jin. I have no idea what his stacks are, but now Malthael has gotten himself in a non-potion area. But as long as Zul'jin's having a good time, that's all that matters. Okay. Who said easy? Dad, stop it. Get out of here. Could have ended earlier. Yeah. No, that was my mistake. I was in the macro zone. But Zul'jin got really stacked and he did make that flank happen. That was really busy. I'm amazed. 10 second cooldown. And Herodra Cube's only 12 seconds. So basically you wait the extra 2 seconds. Reduce the mana cost of Scroll Ceiling. Enemy hero hit by Herodra Cube. Reduce the cooldown of Scroll Ceiling. So there's no way outside of, I believe, gems for us to lower the cooldown of Cube, right? I like this. I like this. That felt okay. It's really late in the game for damage to come online, but we did out damage Lucio and ETC probably because of it. Lucio out healed me. We had a pretty good damage number, though. Yeah. Yeah, because so you get the perfect gem at 20, which lowers your cooldown, I believe, to 6 seconds, which would put you at 5 and 6, respectively. I don't think we needed it. We were in a dive comp. But in a dive comp, I think you could absolutely give up Bottomless Flask. Maybe on a non-Volskaya map, too. Your passive reduces cooldowns. That's a good point. Passive reduces cooldowns. Let's, because we're not going to see it in try mode because we can't really control the number of allies we have. That doesn't work on Ruby, though, because it should be only basic abilities, but that's what we're going to test here. I think if you pick Ruby, the cooldown thing at 7 isn't really needed, so I do the damage reduction. We were getting a lot of roots, so I kind of auto went into it, but we did also do a level 1 field study, which is based on my scroll. So maybe we were making the right choice with field study combo. Let's see. Let's set ourselves to team level. Let's just go to 30. So we're at 12 seconds here. And we grab Ruby for 10 seconds. Now what I want to know is, do I get a cooldown reduction when allied hero Deckard gains 10 armor and basic abilities? Cool. So Ruby, so 50% faster. So Ruby should work out to be a earlier, maybe. Let's see. Spawn dummy. We want healing dummy. Oh, healing dummies don't count as allies. Oh. Well, my master plan did not work out. So maybe with 50% basic abilities, those two can line up to be cast every single time. Every comp is dive if you... Yeah, absolutely. That's a good philosophy. Interesting, though. I mean, fun to play Deckard. His win rate isn't very high, even though I think a lot of people are enjoying him. Win rate change, he's up 2.5. This is basically the build we did. Yeah, this is exactly the build we did. I did not figure out if it was snapshot or channeled. No. That is something we could test. In try mode, no problem. It does lead? Which one of the two? Field study. Let's get rid of these. We can use Malfurion in a moment to answer our previous question. Okay. Ruby pots and regular. Alright, so that is... I need to lose some health.
I am surrounded by thieves.
So let's do... Maybe we can just answer this right away with spell power increased. I'll probably have to gain more or lose more health to eat both of these. So this one here heals for 393. 393. So it's channeled. Because this heals for 281. So it is channeled. So based on my spell power at the time of you drinking it, it will allow the spell power to flow. So we've got 2 potions here. One of these I drink right now for 181. And then I get some spell power, 393. Okay, cool. That's what I want, though. I want my... Yeah, so anywhere I leave potions, if I have spell power, you are empowered. Let's just for science test.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Field study with Ruby, but my guess would be these work just fine, and I believe that's what Led was saying as well. Oh, I'm not missing any health. Hang on.
Enough of you.
So, what? That's a lot of health. Oh, wait, we went to level 20. Never mind. I'm crazy.
At last.
I was like, wait, is Ruby busted? YouTube video incoming. Holy moly. All right. So 548. Now let's scroll. And we'll make some potions over here. 767. Cool. Our other question was, what happens when we go kick it with our good friend here, Deckard, or Malfurion, and we get cooldown reductions? So we're gonna cast fire, and as long as I maintain range, you're making this a little tough. Oh, so this is actually done earlier. Which makes sense as to why I was casting Horadric cubes without rubies in it. Okay, so I'm actually not waiting on the cube, I'm waiting on Ruby on the other side. Which means that I could kind of split off and get in my own angle here. And that'd be okay for Rubying. But, you know, all the other stuff is good too.
Choose a talent.
Any other questions we have while we're kicking it here? Perfect gems reduce the cooldown of gems by 5 seconds and cooldown of Ruby by 6, or by Horadric cube. Okay, that makes sense. Every other ability also goes by spell power at the time of the damage healing, not the time of cast. The only one I know that isn't that is Gargantuan and maybe Phoenix? Those are snapshots, last time I remember it being updated, of when you cast it. So you could have like 1 billion spell power and cast like a really powerful Phoenix, and it would go. But Pyroblast is tethered, so Pyroblast flies through the air, and if it's about to hit and I hit Kael'thas with damage reduction, the Pyroblast deals less damage. So that's like channeled from him, and currently, you know, magicking its way through the air, and you can reduce Kael'thas' spell power and get a lesser Pyroblast. But that's all really messy, and rarely matters unless you are going to control the Kael'thas.